what concerns me, why do I have to join them in that prayer? Like, why is that anything? Why I have to join them in that prayer? Like, I go and start sleeping, maybe do something else, so that will deny me my identity, and for me to receive the blessings, the glory, the splendor which God has promised to me. But because I was there to stood and defend my identity, that this is who I am, and that's how God works. When you are not ashamed, you are not afraid to defend who you are, God will stand for you. You see, I tell you one thing. You know, there was a time when I saw a guy. I saw one man. He's a young man. You know, I saw one man over here in Germany. You know, I was going somewhere, and I saw him like somebody who is being stranded. So something said to me, just say hello to him. So I say hello to him, because I have the feeling that we speak the same language. Maybe he's new to that city. You know, he's very new, because I have not seen his face before. So I was like, maybe he will need some help. So I took him to a place, and a place where he could be able to meet with other people like me, so that even if you have even if that he has something, at least he will see people that he can be able to reach out to. So I took this guy on one, like something like a gathering. You know, we were there. So after the gathering, he was able to meet other people. He's from another state, I am from another state, so we are not from the same state. So that is how we became like friend. When he needs something, he call me, or when he want to talk to me, he will call me. You know, we meet each other, then he will go. So at a point, one day, you know, we were three working together, and he said something to me. You know, he has heard that I'm from Mbise. He has heard about my identity, that I'm from Mbise, for example. But we have never had no deal. Like, I never run nothing with him. You know, like, I have no offense against him, so I have never done nothing wrong to him. But he just came up with that conversation. People from Mbise, they are bad people. That he played the music, and the person from Mbise stole the label and sold the music. I was like, hey, but how does this concern me? In fact, how did you know that I'm from Mbise? Because we have never discussed about something like that before. So, but this was the person I took a risk. I took a risk to assist him. You know, there is when I used to listen to music, there is a music that Oliver the Coke, he sang. He said, when you cross a border, there is a brother. You know, like when you go to a place where you are just like an alien, or like, you know what I mean, a foreigner, and you see somebody who speaks the same language, the same color like you, the same race like you, he or she is like a brother to you. So that is what that music means. So, and that was the reason why I rendered that help to him at the first place, because I don't know him. I don't have nothing with him. So how can he be bringing something that other people did for me? You know what I mean? And I have took so much risk just for me to assist him. Because the first time I saw him, God said, help him. But what really made me not to argue with him was because he told me that, this guy, that he has some business in one African country like that. And somebody is handling it for him and he does not know anything about it. And he was an only son. So that was when I knew that, because he was afraid, he was afraid of his own identity, but he's not afraid to approach other person's identity, and that was a wrong identity. He needed a help, but instead of him to look for help, he's finding a trouble over the person who is trying to help him. So at that moment, God said, you have to leave him. You have to let him go. Because all I did was to render a brotherly help to him. And because he said that he was only son, I know what it means when you are only son,